What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Street Fighter Duel video. Alright guys, today we're going to be talking about the Guild Effigy rewards and what you should be spending on your tickets. First off, I want to give a big shout out to my boy Ryan, also my guild at NCA. I can't say your whole name, it's too damn long, but you know who you are. He put a lot of work into this. He actually put this on the main Discord. I asked him for the copy, if it would be okay for me to share this. I reviewed it and I totally agree with him. A couple things I do want to add on these notes for you guys as free-to-play players and brand new players and what you should be focusing on. But this is how we're going to cover it. We're going to look at the spreadsheet real quick. We're going to go through each item and then I'm going to show you the items in the game and how they translate. Okay, so first off, what he's done is he's given you the items you can obtain right here, how to obtain them, right, in terms of like various ways to get them out throughout the game, not just through this event, and then what the estimated gem value is, what it costs you through the tent cost, which is essentially the tokens you get for doing the fight, the loot ticket essentially, and then the gem value per ticket. So he's done a breakdown essentially by value. Okay, so the first thing that comes up right away, and it's for some odd reason disappeared, let me go back into there it is the A class invite ticket. Alright, so let's go back into the game for a second. I want to show you guys what that is. If you go to the game and you look at this right here on my screen, we scroll down and we just quick this, maximize this. The A class ticket is going to be this bad boy here. Alright, so this here, it's called the A grade invitation essentially. It gives you a random A unit of your choice, oh not of your choice, sorry, a random A unit between all the factions that's not that's in the game. So it includes Master and Inferno. So you have a chance to get Bison, a chance to get Gen, Cammy, Yuri, etc. Right? So this is the best bang for your buck. As you can see, the value here, as he's mentioned in the actual spreadsheet, is 4,000 normal gems. Takes 27 tickets to get one of these. As you can see here, 20 out of 27 for me. And then you can, the gem value for these is 148 per gem in order to get that. So great breakdown, and I totally agree. Those are the best bang for your buck right over here. Okay, so that's what you want to aim for if you're if you're someone who's looking to upgrade your characters. Obviously, that's the best value. Okay, the next one up there is going to be the arcade tokens. I'm going to go ahead up here. Arcade tokens are going to be your actual summon tokens, and those are 1,350 per gem. Per those, because they give you 5 of them, right? And they only cost 13, so it's fairly cheap. Even brand new people who jump in a guild and do the event can probably get at least 1 or 2 of these. So very straightforward, and I can show you guys where that is as well. I'm looking at it right here. There you have it right there, guys. So that one is number 2, and I totally agree with that as well too. So second best bang for your buck, especially for brand new players. That's probably going to be what you're aiming for, because it will give you not only the character you want as an A unit, but in the beginning you have quite a few pity systems built in place that they don't talk about, and you can get yourself some extra B units in order to upgrade. Alright, next up is going to be Faith Gems times 50, and that's going to be up here. Where it's actually down here. There you go, and total of 5. So these are going to be better for mid gamers to end gamers, right? So mid to end, when you unlock the fighting heart, and then beginners, you probably won't be investing in this one quite a bit. You probably want to go for the faction token instead, right up here for 26, or even better, and I know they're all the way down in the list down there, but for beginners like myself on my free-to-play account, this right here goes a long way. These are very cheap and easy to buy, and probably can get your characters to level 100 fairly quickly, and your levels will push you further than anything else. So this and the breakstones are fairly big for brand new players. So my suggestion will be invest in those, just because of how far they'll take you in the beginning, and you won't have to wait for idle, right? So that's what I would recommend there. But I do agree, Faith Gems for mid to end game players are probably going to be the best value for that. And here, let me just go back here. For new players, what I'm referring to are the breakstones here and these here. These 2 here will probably take you the furthest if you're a brand new player. I'm talking about like stage 1 to like 10 maybe even, right? These will probably take you the furthest, and you'll probably have enough to get those. All right, so let's go back to the spreadsheet real quick. Next up we have the faction tokens, which we talked about. Faction tokens, for those guys who don't know, are going to be the ones that you can summon just based on the faction that's available that day, and these are here, and they're for 26. All right, if we look at the value real quick on the spreadsheet, the faction tokens are 2,500 gem values. It takes 26 of them to get them, so 96 gem value. All right, and he's going by gem value per ticket. So how much gems it costs per ticket, right, to get these. Next up is going to be the strength tokens. So we're going to go look at those real quick. Let's give me a sec here. Let me get to that point. So strength tokens are, let me just find them guys real quick here. Here we go. There we go. Strength tokens. Okay. Going back to the game here. So these are either the original tokens I believe he's referring to. Yeah, I think the original tokens, or no, here we go. The strength tokens are the yellow ones. Okay, so those ones will also give you best bang for your buck in terms of, especially mid game to end game. They're really cheap here actually for 5 for 4, which is a good value. So definitely agree with that one as well too. You can also go for the B class faction tickets ×3, and those are for people who are lacking B units. So those are going to be all of these. And again, value wise, he's absolutely right. 3 of those is 1 B plus, right? So chances are you have some lying around, can get you an A or like a couple A's or a couple A pluses if you combine them all, right? After a while, and then SS vehicle selector. Yeah, you know what? I agree with that. Again, he's going by value, and I would say from like, they do give you the most amount of buffs when you unlock them, but here's the catch with having vehicles: you have to have an SSS character. So I'm gonna downgrade that one a little bit. He's right in terms of value, but a lot of people who are playing this game new or F2P are not going to be able to go for that. So in that case, I would suggest perhaps going for the original tokens here, because you're going to need them to level up your fighting spirit anyways. So I would switch to that instead and go for those rather than that. Or even, yeah, you know what, I would go with those. So let's do a swap there for that one for new players. And then we have T1 and T2 engraving tickets. He's right there. Yeah, T1 and T2. Those are going to be tough to get. Amazing to pull off for people who aren't in the game yet, like in that area yet. T1 gives you 50% of what your original power is on your gear, and then T2 doubles that, right? So it's worth quite a bit. And then A-class selector, fighter selector, A-class fighter selector. I think he's referring to these bad boys. Yeah, so the units themselves. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And then the breakstones after that, which are I showed you guys that before, which are down here. Yeah, he's right about that too. Okay, and again, free to play, I'd put those higher up in the list, and I already explained where they go, right? Original tokens, I said I put them a little higher. 30 hours times EXP, yeah, definitely. I said I put those higher for free to play. Superior accessories, these are these here to level up your gear. 50 is really small. Honestly, I'd almost take the money. No, you know what? Yeah, that's a tough one. These two are definitely last. I do agree there. It depends on how close you are, how far you are in the game. The accessory stones they become pretty useless once you hit like level 2 or 3. But I mean, for 2, it's pretty worth it. For 1, for money, I mean, depends on how starved you are for money, right? So those 2 are definitely last. So there you guys have it. I think this is a really good complete list. I made a couple adjustments myself in my opinions. But yeah, that should definitely help you guys organize your thoughts in terms of what to get. The boost stones were in there as well. And I think Ryan put them in as number 13. Yeah, you know what? I agree with that too. Number 13, yeah, for 12 of them, that's a lot. But they're also very, very useful because you need them to level up from 20 to 30. So a lot of people are going to be vying for those fairly quickly at end game to mid game, right? So there you guys have it. That's the full list. Again, shout out to my boy Ryan in my guild. Thank you for putting the list together. I agree. A couple adjustments, guys, for some free-to-play players and new players. But I think this is a really good compilation list. And if you do see him, give him a shout out. Thanks to everybody. Talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.